I'm Drew Coles.
I'm Erin Coles.
And this is Met Player Monday.
Today we're going to be talking about the music for wedding ceremonies, including the music we've seen most often, as well as some more unique selections.
And just as a reminder, we honor the musical requests for special songs for our couples without question. It's your special day, and the music that you love should be used to underscore your special day.
There are typically 3 main songs in a wedding ceremony. 2 of these happen at the beginning of the ceremony. The first is the family and or wedding party processional, and the second is a couple processional, which is traditionally the bride walking down the aisle with her parents. The third, the recessional, happens at the very end of the ceremony and is played as a celebration of the couple's marriage as they walk back up the aisle. We've seen a ton of wedding ceremonies and have performed a number of different instrumental configurations. Nonetheless, a few songs have made their way to the top of the list as crowd favorites.
So we're going to start with what we call the Big Three. All of these 3 are classical pieces composed about 150 years ago. They're very elegant and timeless selections that can be applied to any instrument very easily. And we're actually going to share these with you in reverse order because the last one that we'll get to can actually be used for multiple parts or any part of the ceremony.
So the third piece is Mendelssohn's Wedding March. It would typically be used at the conclusion of a wedding ceremony as the couple recesses up the aisle.
Where's that coming from? The second piece on our list, much like the first, has a specific function at a specific type of wedding. This piece is Wagner's Wedding Chorus, more colloquially known as Here Comes the Bride. But because of the gender of this song, this would only typically be used in a wedding ceremony involving at least one bride.
Oh, where is that coming from? Are you playing that on your mini piano or something? Show me your hands.
No, I'm not, I swear. Well, the last and most flexible of these big 3 is Pachelbel's Canon. And we have seen this piece used in a variety of ways. We have seen it used as a wedding party processional, as a bridal processional, and even as the recessional. In fact, I'm even recalling a wedding in which it was actually used for all 3 parts, all within the same wedding. In this case, we actually used different parts of the song to make sure that the audience knew that there were 3 distinct events happening. So it's truly the most flexible of these classical selections.
And while we're on the topic of classical songs, there are some other classical selections that we've seen work very well in the past.
Many of our couples decide to use contemporary songs to underscore their wedding. And by contemporary, we're meaning any song composed in the last 100 years. Like we said before, any musical wish of our clients is our command. So we'll make any song happen if it's important to you.
Some of our most popular contemporary requests include I Choose You by Sarah Bareilles, All You Need Is Love by the Beatles, Moon River by Henry Mancini with lyrics by Johnny Mercer, which is most popularly known from the 1961 movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, Perfect by Ed Sheeran, Marry You by Bruno Mars, and Marry Me by Train, just to name a few.
And the list goes on, but this simply comes down to what music is most important to you. In our wedding ceremony, we used Marry Me by Train as our wedding party processional because it was a song that I actually sang to Erin when I proposed to her.
Aw, it was sweet. For our bridal processional, I walked down the aisle to a song that we wrote together during the first summer we spent together. The song was entitled I'm Hooked on Every Word, and it was written when we assumed we'd never see each other again after the summer ended because our lives were going in different directions, or so we thought.
And our recessional song was You Are the Best Thing by Ray LaMontagne. I really can't reinforce this enough that the world is your oyster when working with the Metropolitan Players. We'll play anything at any time for any part of your special day. Unless you ask specifically for an MP3 to be played, we're going to be there, ready to go.
And always remember that we are more than happy to help give you suggestions if you need them. And if you feel totally stuck and need some guidance, we can definitely work with you to curate the perfect combination of songs for your ceremony. We hope this has been helpful, and we're always here in case you have questions or want to run something by us. At the end of the day, we're here to support you in making musical memories. Yep.
I don't know if you can hear them cheering outside. I'll open the window.
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock here in the city of New York, and people are outside their windows. Actually, I'll tape it. We got some claves. Look, we got some claves going on. Do we have anything? You want to play something? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, I just like.
You were just looking at me. Oh.
Sorry.
At the end of the day? Yes, we've got
Can you imagine if we scroll down?
Yeah.
We scroll down and it's like Miss New Booty by Thomas Sparks. Oh no!
So bad and wrong.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is Wagner's Wedding Chorus. More I'll talk to someone. The last, most flexible of these. What a transition! What a transition! Now we know that needed some practice. That's good. This is theater, okay? And more colloquially known as. This piece is often more colloquially known. Colloquially. More commonly. Thank you. Oh no, I could not. It's like there's an I. Like. This piece is Wagner's Wedding Chorus, or more often. Sorry. Okay. Or colloquially. This piece is Wagner's Wedding Chorus, or more often colloquially. This is Wagner's Wedding Chorus, often more colloquially known. Did I say it right? I don't even
Not
know.
really.
Colloquially.
Yeah.
Colloquially, right? Colloquially.
You wrote this.
I did. This piece is Wagner's Wedding Chorus, often more colloquially known as. I was so happy. I got to the end. I was like, yeah. You know what? I said it. All right. Okay.
We're stopping now.
Yeah, done. Print. Save to disk. Okay, here we go.